Hello and welcome to another VinPilot tutorial. Today we will show you how to split batches into several tanks within the software. I will now open the batch I want to split. I then click on the percentage icon to split the batch. Now I have the option of selecting the target tanks either via the seller view or via the tank list. In this case, I now choose the seller view. The upper part of the window shows me that I am in the tank selection mode. When I click on the X, I can leave this mode. Now I can mark the tanks as target tanks by clicking on them. After I've confirmed the selection with the button in the upper right corner, a window opens in which the selected tanks are now listed. The software now tries to fill the tanks in sequence with the available quantity. If I don't agree with the proposed amount of quantities, I can change the quantities. New batch numbers are automatically assigned by the software. If I want to assign a different batch number, I can also make this change. Using the first switch on the right, I can select whether I want to apply the settings for the temperature control to the new tank as well. If a tank was not cleaned before the splitting, I can confirm the cleaning before the splitting with the second switch. Last but not least, I have the option to add a comment, for example, wrecking from the lease. Now I confirm the splitting, the batch is now split. If I now select one of the newly created batches, I see the entry for splitting in the list of events. So in this case, the batch was created by batch splitting. Clicking on the bottle icon takes me to the source batch. The original batch now only contains the remaining quantity. It was entered into the events list into which batches this original batch was split. Here too, I can click on the icon to go to the respective batches that have been created by splitting. Now I would like to show you how easy it is to split a batch into a group of barrels. I can now select another batch that I want to split. This time I will decide to select the tanks via the tank list. Here I can now limit the barrels displayed to me, for example to barrel group B1. And now select the barrels into which I want to split and click to continue. Now the batch is split among all the barrels. The barrels are filled up one after the other. We now see that only 50 liters remain for the last barrel. However, I would rather blend this 50 liters into another wine and therefore delete this barrel from the selection again. I click on Continue and have thus divided the batch among the barrels. The 50 liters now remain in my tank. I now have the option of posting this quantity as a loss via a quantity change or move the 50 liters to a residual tank via the blending function. We now see in our barrel seller that the batch has been split among the selected barrels. As in our first example, the split of the wine remains easily traceable in both the sourced batch and the destination batch. In our next video, you will learn how easily wine batches can be blended in the VinPilot software. If you have any further questions or suggestions, please write to us at service@vinpilot.com. See you soon!